And a little warm outside for Christmas, but who's complaining? Tracy's in with a first look at the forecast. Hey, Tracy.
Well, it was a beautiful day in Anchorage and throughout most of South Central with blue skies and warm temperatures. It hit 73 degrees here in Anchorage today, which isn't record-breaking, but we are closer to the record of 77 than we are to the average temperature of 66 degrees. Last night, we dropped down to our overnight low of 51, so a little bit cool overnight. Well, it has been a warm summer so far. May was record-breaking across the state. For Anchorage, that 73-degree high today means we've seen 20 days this summer at 70 degrees or above out at Stevens International Airport. How does that compare to our past? Well, if we look back to the past 45 years, taken in 5-year increments, we've had warm segments and cool ones, as you would expect. One of the warmest periods was from 2000 to 2005. We had just over 100 days of 70 degrees or warmer, which of course averages to about 20 per year. For the first half of this decade, we averaged about 13 per year, and we've already been well above that for 2015. Caslin, we expect to break the 70-degree mark again in the next 2 days.
All right, good information.
Now, Channel 2 weather with meteorologist Tracy Sinclare.
Good evening. If you lived up near Glen Alps, this is kind of what it would look like outside your window. Just a beautiful evening out there. And yes, it turned out nice and warm today. 66 degrees at this hour at Stevens International Airport. Winds out of the west-southwest only to about 8 miles per hour. And we are looking at mostly clear to clear skies. We do just have a few isolated clouds hanging around out there. Temperatures still warm in the Anchorage area at 67 here at the station. Merrill Field at the mid-60s as well for Muldoon. Still at 68 degrees around Birchwood. And yes, getting a little bit cooler as you move up the hillside. Glen Alps area looking at 59 degrees. Well, we've got this one large area of low pressure out to the west already impacting the Aleutian Islands. Areas around Unalaska seeing some strong winds tomorrow. Adak also looking at strong winds tonight and some rain. Cold Bay, you're next on the list to see the rain coming through. But down in southeast, we've got this system moving through a completely different weather pattern. But yes, it is bringing some heavy rain down into the southeast area. It will move through tonight and you get a bit of a break tomorrow, but Sitka saw about 3/4 of an inch of rain today. Juneau also just a little bit under a half an inch of rain coming through in the last 24 hours. Down in the lower 48, we've got a couple areas still expecting to see some severe thunderstorms. One of those areas is the northeast. The next is this big system, very strong, isolated though, moving through Kansas. You can see how strong that system is. Across the west coast though, seeing some rain, don't say this very often, through California. This is the remnants of Hurricane Dolores. Now, great, they've been in drought conditions. It's wonderful for them to see rain. Unfortunately, they're getting it all at once. And now they're under flash flood watches and they've got some severe flooding in parts of the southwest areas around Los Angeles. Warm once again today, going to be warm again tomorrow, particularly in the southwest. Phoenix this hour at 91, Seattle into the upper 60s, but they're going to be in the 90s again tomorrow. Back here in the state of Alaska, we're definitely on the cooler side compared to that. Fairbanks at 55, McGrath into the upper 50s, and we're into the mid to low 60s for southwest Alaska. Juneau, you're already down to 52 degrees, but you warm up a bit tomorrow. Here in South Central, it got warm today in Seward. You hit 75 degrees, still at 70 for Seward. We're into the upper 60s still in the Susitna Valley, and Palmer at 67 degrees. So this is the system down to the south, this little ridge of high pressure that gave us some clear skies here in South Central. It's going to last for one more day, but then that system out to the west, it's going to slide into the interior portion of the state, and yeah, it's going to shove that system to the south, and we're going to see some rain in southwest and south central Alaska by about midweek. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies in interior Alaska and highs around McGrath and Fairbanks back into the upper 60s. Juneau, as I said, you're looking for a high tomorrow of 69, so warming up for you. For South Central, we are the place to see the sunshine. One more day of sunny skies throughout South Central Alaska. Highs into the mid-70s around Talkeetna, low 70s if you happen to be near Prince William Sound, and Valdez, Cordova, stunning when the sun shines. Temperatures on the Kenai Peninsula, partly cloudy tomorrow with highs into the upper 60s to low 70s. We'll see low 70s around Palmer and Wasilla as well. Turning into a beautiful sunset tonight here in the Anchorage area with an overnight low of about 52 degrees tomorrow. Yes, we can expect to see sunshine as well. And then by Wednesday, well, we lose the sunshine and we're going to see some rain. Temperatures back in the low 60s.
Well, I have to work Wednesday, so I'll just be inside all day. Anyway.
Okay, so it can rain.
So it can rain.
As long as Caslin's not bothered.
As long as I'm happy. All right. Thanks, Tracy.